Coach Phipps, the 2015 cross-country season is about to begin. The Cougars are hosting a meet. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, we're really excited. We're previewing the course that we're going to use at the Pac12 Championships, the Colfax golf course, and they've been fantastic in helping us put these events on, and we're really excited to get our season on track and to preview the course.
So September 1st, Clash of the Inland Northwest. This has been a meet that for the last several years has been up at Meade at the high school course. What schools are going to be involved?
Well, it'll be Gonzaga, Eastern Washington, University of Idaho, Whitworth University, and LCSC.
Lewis Clark State. So
Correct. Yes.
So we've got a D3 and an NAIA school in there just for good measure.
Exactly, and it's a great opening meet, and it's a great way to get all the local teams together and competing at one time.
What are the course lengths for men and women?
It'll be 4 kilometers for the women and 6 kilometers for the men, and a little bit shorter than the normal distances, which is a nice. They're both nice distances for the first event.
What's your goal for your teams in this first event?
A little cliche, but a little rust buster, They've been training, all summer long, and they're anxious to get racing, but I think it's very important to be very controlled in this race. Get that first one under your belt. Freshmen I know are going to be very, very nervous, and this will be a good one to get the nerves out.
So your team went to McCall, Idaho again this year, preseason, did some high altitude training. How did that go for you?
It was fantastic. I don't know if it could have gone any better than what it did. The group trained very, very well. We had some incredible runs, incredible altitude, and took advantage of just all the great places to run and see there.
Tell me a little bit about your men's team. Don't have a senior on this team, and pretty much just one junior at this point in time, John Whalen. A lot of newcomers. So tell me a little bit about what you're expecting in the long run from the men's team this year.
Yeah, I think looking at it on paper with all the freshmen and sophomore we have, I think people would think this is a rebuilding year, But I think with the talent that we do return and the leadership that we do return, along with a very talented freshman class, that I think we can expect well beyond a rebuilding year. And I think this is a team that can perform very well at the end of the year.
Who do you expect from that freshman class to be up there in the scoring for you for WSU this year?
Well, I think it's going to be a little bit by committee. I think there's a handful that really can lead our little freshman class, and I think it may differ from race to race. One that is a local is Paul Ryan from Moscow, Idaho. Has had a fantastic high school career, and he, as well as several others, have looked very, very good during the early part of the year.
Awesome. A little bit about the women's program. A lot of newcomers there too, but you've got more of a solid group of returners.
Yeah, we do have a larger number of returning group, and we will rely on those to lead us for sure. But we will rely on some freshman help. Absolutely. Charlie Linton right now just looks absolutely fantastic. I think every year she's made significant improvements, and this year is going to be no different.
Do you think when she got that 10K record last year that was kind of a good breakthrough for her?
It really was. I think she knew going in that she was capable of doing that, but until you do that, I don't think it really sets in. And once she was able to do that, you could see the level of confidence and the realization that she can compete at the very highest level, and she's really carried that into cross country.
This is the second year that the cross country runners have been under your mentorship. Is this an easier time now, even though you have a lot of freshmen? There's not as much transition because your upperclassmen know what you expect?
It is. It's I don't want to say if it's ever easy for sure, but I think that second year for both the coach and I think for the returning athletes is a lot easier. They know what to expect from me. They're made the adjustments, adaptations to that first year of training, and typically you see the greatest improvements in that second year. So that's why I'm really excited about our returners.
I think many people know that the state of Washington has been under a large cloud of smoke, and that has affected us at Washington State University in Pullman. Tell me a little bit about how you've been training in and around the smoke conditions so that your athletes are not harmed.
Yeah, well, we get our medical staff does a great job. I usually get a text. It's been averaging about 5:52 in the morning to give me a heads up on what's going on. And we've had to make some adjustments. When it reaches a certain value, we're absolutely going inside, but we're very careful even when it doesn't reach those levels too. If we feel like it's not going to be healthy for our kids, we definitely move inside and make adjustments to our training. But for the most part, we've been able to do everything that we need to do, just maybe not in the exact venue.
And Tuesday night, why a Tuesday night for the Clash of the Inland Northwest?
Well, we wanted to have a meet as early as we possibly could. So that meant September 1st, and we felt like, having a little twilight meet, people don't have to miss school. The out-of-town schools can make it down a little more reasonably than if it was 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and it just seemed to work well with everybody, and it's just kind of going from there.
Free admission. Come and check out the Pac12 course. We'll be hosting October 30th, the Pac12 Championships, and come and look at the Cougs.
Yeah, it's going to be a great preview. There's going to be some great competition and a great chance to see the course that's going to be hosting the greatest conference meet in the nation.
All right, well, thanks and good luck to the Cougars.
All right, thanks, and go Cougs.